Alrighty guys, really quick before we start this video, I want to announce that I'm going to be back at Camaro Fest this year in Bowling Green, Kentucky at Beach Bend Park. And Lauren's going to be with me. She's over there on the couch right now, that's why I looked over there. But Lauren's going to be with me. Complete Street Performance will be there. Hammer Down Motorsports, Mike Davenport, and Lethal Camaro will also be there. The event is July 12th through the 14th. Got a Camaro. It's definitely a cool event to go to. And even if not, if you want to spectate, it's cool as well. They got drag racing, they got a car show, I think they have autocross, they got a bunch of stuff going on. So I will be there all that through the whole event all weekend. And that's also the first time that you'll be able to see the 2017 build for the first time in person, the one that I'm going to be revealing in this video. So with that being said, enjoy the video. Jackson's back. Say what's going on, guys. Jackson's back in the vlogs. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get to take him to the call out, but I did hear that the hotel we stayed at was pet friendly. It's a good thing Jackson doesn't understand what I'm saying, because he'd be really upset if he knew that.
If he could talk back, he would.
Yeah. If Jackson could talk back, what do you think he would say?
I need more Kongs.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would say. He already has 2 Kongs. Not that he needs more than 2 Kongs, do you? Huh?
You need 2 ZL1s?
Yeah, I do, because for the very reason this vlog is being made.
We forgot to say bye to Jackson.
Where's he at? He's going over to the window to watch us leave.
Bye, Jackson. See you later.
Peace out. So, we're going to drop off the 2017 ZL1 to CSP. Lauren's going to drive the truck, follow me down. And, well, the twin turbo build starts today.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
It's been like, what, 28 hours?
If that.
28 hours and like 400 miles.
Well, it begins. So we're going to talk to Eric first about the twin turbo build, because he's going to be the main man taking the car apart and doing the whole thing. So what do you think? You excited for it?
Very excited, actually. Twin turbos on these are unheard of so far.
Right.
There's a few out there, but not many at all. And I'm glad we're able to do an engine with it, because we can really turn it up.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got something pretty spectacular in this box.
It's a dick in the box.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a new engine from Texas Speed Performance. This is a 416 re-sleeved LT1. It has ported LT4 heads from Precision Race Components. This has a Texas Speed Performance forged 4-inch crank. It has TSP billet rods and Molle pistons, and ARP studs, obviously, and it has some other things like I said, ported heads. They installed their own custom grind camshaft. So yeah, you supplied them the specs, didn't you? So it has
I did approve their specs.
You approved it? Oh, okay,
I had an idea. They were like, how about this cam? And I was like, well, that's close enough.
Okay, so correction. Yeah, it is a Texas Speed Performance grind cam, approved by
CSP.
Andrew from CSP.
I did spec the last Freedom Rocket. Well,
he did spec the last cam, the Lunati cam, in my.
Doesn't have a name. What do we call this?
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna call it. Maybe we'll let the people below comment.
Hers. We call it hers.
My car. Lauren says it's her car. So this engine is rated for about 1,400 horsepower. We could have stayed with the stock engine and it easily bolted on a twin turbo setup. Obviously, the LT4 is very capable of making upwards of 1,000 horsepower on stock components. But the reason we went with this, a 416 block, is because we're going to be able to spool the turbos up a little bit quicker, and we're going to make a little more extra power too. And I think it's going to be a unique build for the new Gen ZL1s and Camaros. Not a lot of people are doing this, so I decided to go a different route. A lot of people are taking advantage of all the stock stuff on the LT engines because they're so good. So this is one of the reasons why we did it.
You were talking so fast, I couldn't even come up with a joke.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it. I talk so fast so you don't butt in.
Where like the ending is just like all the
It's all the fine print. So I also want to give a very big shout out to Rodney Pope. He works for TSP, and he worked his butt off to get this engine to me on time. Obviously, we are under a slight time crunch because we do want to have this build done by Camaro Fest. So yeah, if you guys want to see this car done in person for the first time, it will be at Camaro Fest. So getting the plastic off, a lot of it's already put together, which is cool. Camshaft is in, the heads are on, intake manifold's coming. That's coming from Late Model Engines, is working on one for me right now. Another shiny new engine. 2 engines in a year. I don't know if I can handle this, Andrew. So those of you guys that are asking right now, the stock motor is going to Andrew because he sent.
Just has motors.
Yeah. He sent it one. He sent this one to TSP, and obviously, those of you know about core exchanges, you swap. You know, they just use different blocks. Same with the heads. My heads will go back because TSP had an extra set of LT4 heads, and I will just send my stock ones back to them, and they'll CNC port them for someone else's build. So that's how kind of core exchanges work with different companies, and that's how time is saved. Rather than taking out the engine out of your car, then shipping all of that to Texas Speed Performance to have them do all their work to it, you can keep it, and then they'll give you one of their blocks, and then you just send yours back. So you save a lot of time on your build as well. Looks a little different. Looks nothing like a Camaro anymore.
The trans is back there. Look how big that thing is.
Trans, oh, yeah. This is a 10-speed auto. This is the first time I've seen this out of the car. That's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, this is
Holy
shared
crap.
with Ford, but it's not the same exact transmission.
No, it's not.
That's a 1090, right?
10R.
This is a 10R90, yeah.
I think it's a 10R85.
10R85 or 10R80?
10R85.
Okay, yeah, this is obviously meant to handle a little more power, which is that's another thing too. You know, when we make upwards of like 1,000 on this twin turbo setup, we're gonna be testing the limits of the stock trans. But from what I hear and what I've talked about to GM transmission technicians, they say this trans will hold 1,000 horsepower without an issue. So
We're gonna go for 1,100.
yeah, there you go. We're gonna push it past its limit. No, yeah, but like I said, guys, we're gonna see how it works out. There's not a lot of aftermarket parts to you know, beef up the trans, so we're just gonna have to roll with it and see how it does. But I do believe if that thing holds together at a high horsepower level with the twins, it's gonna be awesome. So here's the Hellion turbo kit. We got all this crazy stuff. Look at this. They got big old sticker, decal. They even gave us a banner. Look at that. This is the first time I've gotten a banner with any car parts that I got. Look at that. That's pretty sweet there. Definitely hang that up at shows. And yeah, this is
A t-shirt for Eric.
t-shirt, yeah, for Eric. It's a large.
Something out of this deal.
Unfortunately, I'm a medium, but that's okay. We'll give it to Eric because he deserves it after this build. He's already got the engine out. I mean, Jesus. So, yeah, this is a really, really well organized and packaged kit. There's the K&N filters, obviously, and I mean, it looks really nice. Everything will look really cool because everything's gonna be black. The piping, everything's black. The manifolds are black. So it's gonna look, it's gonna be kind of have like a blackout look under the engine bay, which would be pretty sweet. These are precision 67mm turbos. Complete Street had these painted black because I wanted them, like I said, to match everything under the engine bay. So yeah, this is definitely gonna look pretty badass. And obviously these will be covered here with the black heat blanket. Now there is some assembly required, obviously. We're missing the internals here. They're gonna be shipped out to us pretty soon. So definitely a big shout out to Precision Turbo for hooking me up with these. These are gonna be awesome. And here we have the intercooler, which is freaking awesome and massive. Look at that thing, man. That thing looks great. And that's from Hellion as well.
Yep.
So there's their own handmade, nice welds. Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, they use nice, like, thick wall stuff. It's really nice.
Yeah. Did you see the turbo kit, man?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
It is. Just go to our channel. We had a whole unboxing of this already.
Yeah. The reason we're keeping everything in bags is because it's all clearly labeled, and rather than kind of like take the parts out and spread them out on a table, I mean, I'd like to do that for you guys, but you'll just have to see it once the build kind of starts.
Yeah, when you get a kit from Hellion, I mean, you know what's going on. Some of these kits that you get is just like random stuff.
Oh, look at this, Andrew. Did you see this?
Here,
They got you a little.
You got decals.
I know, decals. They give you a packet with a CD. Look at that.
I know. That's
Installation
wild.
instructions.
Wow. There was a banner.
What's this?
Did you see the banner?
I did. We saw the banner. Look, there's a checklist.
You're behind the times. Where's the...
There's a checklist of everything that they loaded in there, and then your warranty information. I mean, this kit comes with everything.
Keeping this folder.
Here, hold that up.
The God came a long way.
Hellion Turbo. There you go. I guess we'll be taking that to Camaro Fest.
Yeah.
God. We got you a drill tablet for the pan.
And that's sweet.
I know,
Sweet
dude.
piece of paper.
Yeah.
No one does that. That's awesome.
We're just making your life easier, Eric.
Yeah, t-shirt.
I know it's a large. It won't fit me. So I'm giving it to Eric because he's doing all the work on the car. Sorry, Andrew.
I'm a medium.
Oh, you're a meat? Yeah, you're
I'm a Marge.
I'm a little teacup.
How cute.
Hi, little boy, Andrew.
Oh my god.
He looks like a boo. He does. From Aladdin. Obviously, there's the stock supercharger. Very small. Very tiny.
Feed the blower with the turbos.
That is a 1.7.
Oh, twin charge, huh?
For what you're doing, this would end up being a restriction at that level, though.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna beat him though.
I don't know. We'll see. You're not beating anybody if you don't have a car.
Give him
What?
50%.
I said he's not beating anybody if he doesn't have his car done.
My car runs. Your car doesn't.
That's true. This is very true. You got me there. All right, guys, so that concludes this video, and I want to give a big shout out again to Texas Speed Performance, Hellion Turbo, Precision Turbo, and definitely Complete Street Performance for just killing it and really being on top of the game and doing really quick, quality work. They've helped me out so much with both builds now, and I really can't thank them enough. But definitely check out Complete Street. They have a video of some of the build. They also have an unboxing video more in depth of the turbo kit than I do. So definitely go check them out. Go to their channel, subscribe so you can see all the videos of my build and all the different builds they're working on. They do a lot of LS, a lot of late model GM cars. And again, big shout out to Texas Speed, Hellion Turbo, and Precision Turbo. Definitely check those guys out. I'm really excited for this build to come together. It's going to happen quick. It's going to be at Camaro Fest. So again, I'll be at Camaro Fest July 12th through the 14th, Bowling Green, Kentucky, Beach Bend Park. Come say hi, come hang out with me and see the 2017 build in person as well. I'll be taking the Freedom Rocket, and Lauren will be there. Everyone will be there. It'll be a fun time. We'll do some drag racing. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Stay tuned for the next video on the 2017. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and have a great day.
We're gonna do a magic trick, Jackson. Okay.
Hi, Jackson.
I wonder what his face looks like.
He's too smart. He's like, oh, they were over here.